What's up, guys? Welcome to EJ Races Bikes. Today we're doing something a little bit different. So yeah, we're kind of bringing back the vlogs. Today we were gonna do like training day vlogs like we used to, but today we're actually headed up to Mason Lakes in Washington to go race. We're currently in Sherwood, Oregon at my in-laws house. Alyssa's behind the camera. Still kind of waking up, but yeah, we're headed up to Washington to race. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. It's like a 70-mile road race. You go around the lake a couple times. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. But long story short, I'm already pretty behind on editing, and there's a lot booked out for our content schedule, so I didn't really have time to make like a full video from today. So that's why we're bringing back the vlogs, and hopefully if you guys enjoy these, like the video down below and comment. We'll do more of these vlogs, bring back the training vlogs. That's what the second channel is for. So yeah, I gotta go clean my bike, get everything ready, get my nutrition ready, all that. And then it's race day. The field's actually kind of stacked, which, I don't know, it's weird racing in different districts. Never ever raced up here before. You don't really know who the hitters are. So we'll kind of figure it out as we go. Melissa, how you feeling this morning?
I want to go back to sleep.
All right, let's go get ready to race.
Wow.
Breakfast of champions right here, Mr. Jones.
Yum.
Time to clean my bike so I don't get flamed at the event for having a dirty bike. Coach Tyler called me out for showing up to race day with dirty bike once. So gonna do our best to clean it real quick, and then gotta get on the road, go pick up my buddy Ben, who lives in Sherwood, and then yeah, head up to race. Flamed up in my face. Also, side note, since you guys are watching this, I'll let you in on a little secret on the second channel. We have a new bike sitting in my garage at home. Just got to film the content of unboxing it before I release it. But the Giant, this will be kind of last little hurrah. I'll probably will end up selling that bike. I love that bike, but time to part ways, you know. So kind of her last voyage before yeah, because I'll be riding the new bike when I go to Virginia. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Should be fun.
How we doing?
I love my life with Ethan Jones.
Bike is all clean, ready to go.
All right, time to eat a little bit and then get on the road for race day.
Spoiled. Carrie's Ace breakfast, 10 out of 10. Also, shout out Oricase for this. This thing is sick. More on that later. But I've been loving having this bag. At least it is nice and sunny for once in Oregon. Not for once, it actually is pretty nice here in the spring. Look at that. Bike's ready to go. Hop in the Subaru. Let's go. The pink Crocs are there. All right, time to go pick up Ben.
This tilted towards my face like this.
Say, what's up? My name is Ben, and then just tell us what's going on today, Ben. Break down the teams for us. Guys, we're here with Ben, the one and only Ben, the Sherwood Shredder.
Dude, I'm like, distance-wise.
That's perfect right
This
there.
is perfect.
But
okay.
he's going to break down the race for us. And who's there, all the teams, go right now.
Yeah.
Top ahead, rant.
Yeah, we're headed up to Mason Lake. Kind of, I don't know, relatively big field for the Pacific Northwest. I think it's 60 riders. And plenty of strong dudes out there. I think there's probably 6 or 7 teams that'll be represented. But the hitters are definitely the Expeditors and Premier Seattle. I think they both got like maybe 10 people. Wow. I should probably actually look at the registration list.
10's pretty accurate, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Pretty good representation.
But yeah, I'm thinking those teams are going to be super duper active, probably like from the gun. Yeah. We did this exact same course last week, and that was their game plan. Be really active from the gun, and it kind of worked. They stuck a break. So I'm thinking that's probably our plan, yeah. is get into a break as well, and hopefully have those teams be represented in there.
Yeah, and then give your background. So you're racing solo.
Yep, I'm racing solo, which has been racing now for 5-6 years.
Nice.
And yeah, racing solo this year, which is like a nice change of pace. You know, it can be definitely more difficult out there with no teammates. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. It can also be not having to rely on other people or like having the pressure of other people and like results for a team is kind of cool. Just being able to like do my own thing.
Hey, you wanna come
So Mason got second, but I think he let the guy go.
Yes.
What's up, dude?
Are we ready to go?
Yeah, man.
Oh gosh. All right, it's race time. We're getting pinned up and it's go time. Let's get it.
And just like that, we were off on race day. Like we said, we were doing laps of Mason Lake, which honestly, it was a really, really cool course. I really enjoyed it. There were some rollers. There was one 3-minute climb, but it was very draftable. And as Ben said in the car, there was a lot of team representation. And as I said in the title, this was my all-time 60-minute power record was at this race. I went really, really hard in the beginning of the race. Yeah, I don't know. I was really trying to force a break today. That was my that was my plan going in, was to react to moves, try to bring in moves. I knew the Expediters, you can see them on the left there, that guy that just got brought back. They're kind of in that navy blue. I knew the Expediters had 10 guys out there, and they were going to absolutely send it. And then this guy sitting in my draft in the Mercedes-Benz, they had some guys out there. POA had 10 guys, and Premier also had, I think, 9 guys, like Ben said in the car, 8 or 9 guys. So the field was absolutely stacked with teams, which made it a very dynamic race, something that I really wasn't quite, not that I wasn't used to, like there are teams in NorCal, but multiple teams of this magnitude raced a little bit differently, but it was so much fun. Honestly, I had one of the most fun races I've done, and like I said, and like Ben said also, it was like a 65, 70 person field, so it was good representation. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, my hour power, I'll pop it up on the screen right here, was 60 minutes at 3:37. Normalized, I think, was, let's take a peek at it. Normalized was 3:97 for that 60-minute period. So it was kind of a lot of up and down power. I've never really gone for a full out hour power, average power. Comment down below if that's something that you want me to do. Also, those guys in green there that just passed on the right, and this guy is the Font cycling team, and then the guy behind me on the BMC, that is the Expediter team, and then you can see the guy with that pink armband right there, or the guy back there with the pink armband, that is the Premier Racing team. Those are the 3 teams that we're talking about. And yeah, as you can see, kind of attacks just went. People were trying to get something established, but long story short, it all ended up staying together for a field sprint, and I kind of realized that about the 3rd out of the 5 laps that we did. I felt like it was going to stay together, so I sent a flyer with about a K to go, which you will see right here. And the idea was to see if I could kind of stretch out a longer finish. I know a lot of you guys think that I'm a field sprinter, and I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm good at, what I'm not good at. I struggle with field sprinting a little bit because of my ability to move around the pack and position and just my balls on the bike. So trying to figure out other ways to win. But yeah, this just wasn't it. The field was really planned on staying together. Expediters ended up catching me, and then they executed a really good lead out to get a win for their sprinter. So yeah, it was overall such a good race though. And I learned a ton and have a lot of confidence in my longer power and ability to try to ride a break the best that I can. Yeah, and this finish was a little bit sketchy. It's like a super fast downhill into a left, right, and was just not something that I really wanted to push to try to get into position. Yeah, I don't know. Again, that's something I need to work on, is kind of those bike handling skills and moving in the pack. I feel like I'm getting a lot better, but yeah, I just wasn't really into going full bore into this field sprint today. So that's kind of why I sent that flyer. And then you can watch me kind of float back in the pack here as it comes to the finish, and the trains start to move up, and yeah, everyone else goes for it and gives it the beans. But yeah, some stats from the ride overall was 367 watts normalized for 2 hours and 28 minutes. We did 70 miles in those 2 hours and 28 minutes, meaning we averaged 28.1 miles per hour, 2,400 feet of elevation climbed, 218 TSS for that day, and the average power was right on the dot at 300 for that full race for me. So that is a pretty hard race for me. Yes, 367 normalized for yeah, that 2.5 hour mark, I definitely felt it, and my legs were pretty tired at the end. So even if I wanted to go for the field sprint, I didn't really have much left. Kind of burned all my matches up to this point, and that little flyer at the end was kind of the last hurrah. Ben ended up, I think, 10th on the day. I ended up something mid pack, like 15th, 14th, somewhere in there. So again, not a terrible result. We will take it, but yeah, you live and you learn. Look, like this screaming downhill right here was it was pretty fun, honestly. Super cool course. And then, you weren't supposed to cross the WO line until 200 meters to go. So that's why it was a little bit sketchy trying to stay together and trying to hold and follow wheels till to the finish. But Coach Tyler told me after, and look, this is that final left-hander, and then before you know it, you kind of come into that 200 meters to go. But Coach Tyler told me after, if I'm going to be here anyway, because I am kind of in the crap zone. This guy runs right into me. I am kind of in the crap zone. If I'm going to be there anyway, I might as well fight for better position and try to sprint. So yeah, it's just something for me to think about. But overall, a really fun race. And yeah, let me know down below, guys, if you want me to do more of these vlogs. But I'll probably do more of the training style vlogs. Any races, I'm usually gonna kind of do on the main channel and try to do a full video with ratings and all that stuff. But yeah, also let me know if you want me to bring Ben back on the channel. I love riding with Ben. It's a really fun guy to hang out with, have around here. So yeah, let me know.
Heck of a race day. Let's we'll read the power numbers from today, because I know you guys are going to be curious. I probably said it in the breakdown, but yeah, I executed the plan that I wanted. I tried my damnest to make it in a break today, which is kind of what I wanted going in. And it just wasn't really gonna happen, is what it came down to, and what it seemed like. And I guess that's racing, and that's what I'm learning. And yeah, that field sprint I was told was sketchy, and it was sketchy, and I just didn't really want to bang with that today. So again, yeah, I went out there trying to force a break, trying to force a move, and probably worked pretty hard to try to make that happen. But yeah, I learned quickly. The teams here race really well. They are very on it about representation, who's in the break, what's in the break. So if they don't want it to go, like Expeditors didn't want it to go, they wanted to field sprint for a specific guy, they were going to let it go. And they're strong enough to decide if that's going to happen or not happen. But power numbers wise, average 300, average speed 28 miles an hour, calories if you guys care, 2,600, distance 69.49 miles. So yeah, but honestly, had a blast today. Gonna go on a big ride tomorrow, so looking forward to that. Super fun hanging out with Ben. Comment down below if you want him more on the channel. Maybe we'll bring him over to the main channel. He's a really good guy. Fun to hang out with him today. But I really appreciate you guys being here. Comment down below if you like these vlogs and you want me to do more of them. Probably more training styles. I probably won't. I don't like skipping filming race days for the main channel for the most part. But again, today was kind of a special exception. But yeah, thank you for all the support. Subscribe if you haven't already to the second channel, EJ Races Bikes. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.